Welcome, 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 Celtic, the Beaver. Hope both of you are doing very well. I'm doing good, thank you. Hey, Suneater, Fel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Hell yeah, Beaver. Enjoy your bait. I'm hoping I've fixed my monitor issues. I've had some further looking into it. So there's two more issues it could be. My screen's brightness. Or it could be the power supply for the monitor. If it's the latter, that's a bit of a pain in the arse to fix. But that's okay. But yes, how are you all doing? Can't wait for story time. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a little bit, and then I'll talk about the day, because it has been a wild one, to say the least. I mean, I was meant to be doing a 6-hour shift today, and instead I had a I think I was there for 3 hours. Hey, Soul Destroyer, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. It has indeed been a while. Hope you've been doing good. Could get the... Hey, nice. I'm waiting here for you to start, man. Yeah. It's been a little crazy. Dream BRB, welcome, welcome, welcome. By the way, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome to the chat for the first time. I hope you enjoy the free badge-based emotes. You got yourself a following an hour ago. I normally stream at these times. I stream from about 11:30 or 11 a.m. until about 3 a.m. Sorry, 11 p.m. until 3 a.m. on days that I work, and then days that I don't work, I stream longer. Hello, Genova. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. So have a look. To be honest, I could do it. It's only a 16-hour stream. It's being complicated, complicated enough to... Oh, wow. Well, I hope you're doing better now. I hope everything's been alright. Or at least everything can work out well for you. Hello, Harry. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing very well today. Did I bring my hammer with me? No, I've got a fire axe though, so I should be able to unbarricade one of these doors. No chaos and unrest yet, no. That's my bad. Recent episode of Mesa Digital, I need to... Also, congrats on the 35 stream streak. Hell yeah. Well, I hope you enjoyed the Amazing Digital Circus. I've not watched it. I've heard it's good. PP Bucket's resolved. I said I was going to give it a moment and then... Oh. The hell? And then I'll talk about it. Thank you for the sub, Alejandro, over in the red zone. Lil, welcome, welcome, welcome. Cool guy, welcome, welcome. Hope you guys doing well. Yeah, PP bucket has been resolved. I dealt with that before I went to work. This guy is so crazy. It's like... No, it was brilliant. Just one of you mentioned piss bucket, and then suddenly you were all on about that it was a piss bucket, and I was just like... Definitely better. DJ Colson has been arrested, barred from his hometown by temporary Ausbo, barred from... I don't know how this started playing in the middle of my Project Zomboid playlist, but we vibe. From any form of here, so all in all, despite the awful situation leading it, things are definitely better. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, that's really good to hear. I remember you saying you had things rough for a while last you were here too. I know not like, I guess relative to recently at least you had said, but like historically you've had stuff go on. But I feel like I'm not in a place to say on stream even if you have said in my chat before. Razor, welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to have you here. Hope you're doing very well today. Is there a poop bucket as well, or do you use... it's the pee-pee poo-poo bucket. Enjoy your lurk. Will you have a long, useless argument with Google for... I can. I can. I am thinking of doing that on the... what's it? On the 20th of April. If it doesn't call well, if it calls 911, it's screwed up. It's going to the wrong country. It is 999, yeah, 999 in the UK. I actually had to speak to them today. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We'll do a day in game, and then I'll start talking about it while we kill and clear. Congrats on the free stream streak, lol. Yeah, there is stuff to do, Kaz. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you here in the red zone. Yeah, I never thought of that. That is true, though. A 100 stream streak, goddamn, Lou. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Congrats on the triple-digit stream streak. That's why, fine to mention about someone totally open about if I talked about encouraging someone to reach out for advice, that'd be awesome. Talking about some makes it... Yeah, true. True. I just figure it's not always my place to say, like, your piece. Yeah, congrats. First person to hit 100 digits, I believe. Good lord. The numbers, what do they mean? Bro, I've got to start streaming earlier. I just got notified Beaver's gone live. Bruh. Or he's got to start streaming earlier. He just knows it's such a good time to stream, man. Ah, yes, ratification. Welcome, Kelper. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. Thank you for the ratification. Allow me uno momento. I appreciate that, Sunny. Hey, I'll take the English speaking throne, but really at the moment I don't actually hold it. Damn! Taking it like a rat! What other big British Zomboid players are there? Are there other British Zomboid streamers, really? Fake tea. To be fair, I'm not putting on badger ears, am I? So I guess we're even. Hello, Bummins. Welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. There you go. I know you wanted the sound alert. Ah, yes. Let's start a new woo train, guys. Let's do a new woo train. We love you woo trains. Dr. Drek, welcome in the TikTok zone. Only one I know. Yeah, I can't think of many British Zomboid players. Does that mean by proxy I get to call myself the best Zomboid player in Britain? Everyone's a pony and they all eat rainbows and poop butterflies. Welcome, Epic Man. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. I just need to stop having a blocked nose, man. It, like, mass produces, like, bogeys. Oh no, you've seen through my ruse, my plan. A bottle of water. But I welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. We're not rat races, they mix up games. Yeah. That's fair. I guess I also don't stream at like peak British time. So I wouldn't really see many other British streamers at my time. On top of the rosewood pipe. Yo! I fucking accumulate all the British fucking Zomboid streamers like Infinity Stones. One of them lives just down the road. No way! That's crazy. You better have swatted him. I mean, what? At least you'd be able to see that. I imagine, yeah, that'd be crazy. I mean, it's like, one of my co-workers, in fact, not one, multiple of my co-workers, including my own brother, organically found my channel. Oh, no. Don't ever do that. That was a joke. See, we can in fact say bottle of water in local accent. Yeah. After work today, that was good. Felt really energized. Ah, yes. Wait, hold up. You still have changing rooms that allow you to just all get naked together? Those still exist? The boss, welcome. Good to have you here over in the TikTok zone. Really? All of mine got rid of it. All of our local ones have like unisex changing rooms, so you've got like loads of little cupboards. I don't know what to call them. Oh, changing rooms, I guess. Yeah, all of ours, at least that I've been to around here, are unisex. Little cubicles. Yeah, exactly. Welcome, Mary. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. Small 1970s built place, no space for cubicles. Yeah, they smashed through the walls of our local one, because originally it was like that. I say our local one like I still live there. Of my old one. They smashed through the walls of the female changing room and the male changing room. And then they integrated them, and then they made a shared shower space. Not of the unisex changing rooms. Well, I mean, you don't see any dinglings, so that's a plus. I'm not really one for seeing other people's snake eyes, you know. I don't want to, like, go and then some, like, guy bends over and I see his whole asshole. That's not really my vibe. Different kind of hello. Yeah. Not the kind I really like. It's like where people go to sweat, but they don't sweat from like really enjoying the weather or like getting the meat sweats. They sweat for fun, like disgusting people. They don't do it because like they're not enjoying the task they're doing. They do it because it's called self-improvement, and it's gross. Yeah, like a sauna. You say that now, but in your 30s you'll change your mind. What, about gyms? Oh no, I don't actually think that. I quite enjoy going to the gym when I do go. Which I need to start doing again. Still paying for my membership. Also someone, welcome. Hey, Turbo, welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. Memberships you can't stay from. I always put my membership on my PayPal, Mary. Because, you know, they put you into, like, silly contracts and shit. Well, I don't bother. Because I can just cancel it. Then they can't take it from my bank. And the thing is, they let you just start back up again. And you might be like, no, your credit score, Badger, your credit score. Nah, fuck that. It's never affected my credit score. It doesn't come up on any, like, credit amendments or anything. Oh, somebody's pointed it out. Yeah, he was. He was dethroned 2 days ago, Razor. It's alright. Turbo stands proud in winning the war. Yeah, no, I've always used my PayPal for gym stuff. Wait a minute, try to explain. Per alarm, I was like, set up your payments differently, or, you know, ring your bank so monitoring companies will just take the money from you. Yeah. They said I'm asking for a shed. What do you do if you lost the world? Get a little bit annoyed and start again, depending on how it happened. Also, Sam, welcome. Welcome. You know what? I see what Turbo's going for. Turbo's going for the King of Beans title. Turbo does not worry himself with such small titles like the King of Bits. He wishes to be the King of Beans. Yeah, no, a slot you can equip. Yeah, you can put 2 pistols on your belt if you learn the double holster. Celtic has the most beans. Will he be Mr. Beans then? Yeah, Celtic has the most. I can't actually review how many somebody has, but Celtic is nearly at 1 million. Oh look, another fire axe. Oh, there's a machete as well. Right, so, let's work this out, okay, guys. How much of a tin of beans would you say you use for making a plate of beans on toast? How many of your beans from a can of Heinz baked beans would you say? half a can? I use half a can usually. The entire tin. Okay, yeah, sometimes I do use one tin, but I'm thinking like the big ones, right? One whole tin. I use the whole tin. It is okay, so right. Half while making toast, like I see more one cans. I use one can for jacket potatoes, but not for beans on toast. Half a tin, because I'll get me of a half of a tin. I'll just have it twice in one day, because I'm a fucking degenerate. Speaking of which, that is a phrase that I used unironically today, insulting somebody. Never had beans on fuck. I recommend it, it's really good. Brian is saying 2 cans. 2 cans? Is that 1 per piece of bread, or does he have like 4 or 5 pieces of bread? It's more like toasted beans, apparently. That does sound really good, to be fair. Right. Okay, so we're saying 1 tin. There's about 465 beans in a tin of baked beans. So Celtic could make... I'm not going to do the maths. Oh, no, I am. Celtic could make... a lot of beans. I can't do the beans. I can't do the bean math. Hello. You off to bed?
Yes.
1 moment. I'm doing maths about beans. About beans. Celtic could make 1,880 plates of beans on toast. I don't just show human beings on stream, unfortunately. Hey, Turkey Bird, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. You're German. 9. Oh, it's a scrap sword. There's the fire axe. It's guinea pig now. One of them's dead. Unfortunately. On stream 6 months ago. Yeah, well, that isn't gonna happen. I can show you one of them. He just got bored. He just got bored. He just gave up. Spontaneous combustion. He might as well have. Geek Justin, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. Right, so today's been a day. I woke up at 2:25 p.m. Sell me out. Well, unfortunately, sell me out has been redeemed. This is an unusual redeem. I am going to be doing a 30-second ad break, then I will continue my story. As Sell Me Out has been redeemed, this will reduce the amount of adverts you guys will have for the next hour, however, at least. So yes, thank you guys. I will see those of you without subs in 30 seconds. I can't imagine watching Badger with ads. Yeah, me neither. I mean, imagine if I had to watch myself with adverts. Fucking hell. Alright, there's the ad break over. Welcome back, everybody. Right, yeah, so today, I woke up 2:25 p.m. I normally wake up about 35 minutes before I have to go to work, and my workplace knows this. I've expressed it many times, saying, yep, if you need me to do anything, you'll never be able to get me, because I am sleeping right until the start of my shift. You have to pay for your subscription. I just get mine for free. So I get a tier 3 sub on my own channel by default. Now, I woke up. I knew that we had no hot water, and I was just going to deal with it today. And I was going to go sort it out when I woke up. Well, little did I know I was not going to be doing that, because I come downstairs to say to Amber, be like, hey, our hot water's not working, we should sort that out, to... Hold on a minute. What the fuck? As I see the ceiling dripping, and she's like, yeah, we've got a leak. And I was like, a leak? And then reference the photo I shared earlier. Bit more than a leak. Bit more than a leak. Now, she notified our estate agents. And I was like, what did you say to them? She said, a leak. And I was like, did you say it was urgent? She said yes, she did. However, I don't think our estate agent takes you very serious with just one call. Personally, I mean, they don't see the problem. They're just like, oh, whatever, you know. Can't be that bad, right? So I ring again. I ring my workplace and I'm like, my ceiling is leaking. There is lots of water pouring in. I have a piss bucket. It's not ideal. I will be late today. Manager's like, yeah, no, that's cool. You know, you can't help it happening. Just let me know when you arrive so I can change your time. I'm like, cool, I'll let you know. So then I ring our estate agent. Now, our estate agent marked the job as not very serious at first, clearly, because I heard the word leak. I spoke with him on the phone, and I said, I don't think it's been stressed quite how urgent this situation is, as it's not just a leak. A quarter of our ceiling in our living space is leaking, and if I have to spend all night dealing with this, I will not be sleeping, as it will fill up the bucket about every 50 minutes. So, I said that on the phone, and they were like, oh, right, let me just read over the notes and see what's happened. By that, they mean, oh, shit, I'm reporting this to a emergency plumber ASAP, which is exactly what they did. And then I got an email within 2 minutes, and it was, this is an emergency situation to do with, like, the property, and a plumber is being dispatched, notifying me that they had actually done it. And Amber was like, what? Well, why have they just done that now? And I was like, because I really expressed it as urgent. Like, I said, oh no, we will be swimming if this doesn't get fixed. Now, even so, even despite me saying that, they did not stress the urgency of this issue to our plumber. Because our plumber, chill dude, who came round and dealt with the problem, came in and he looked at it and he was like, oh, shit, I didn't realize, like, it was that bad. They were like, oh, it's a leak. I didn't think they meant like that. And I was like, hey, yeah, I did say to them it was bad. And so we started dealing with it. We started sorting it out, gave him a hand moving a load of shit that we got in our bathroom out the way. Unfortunately, the problem was just our radiator leaking through the wall. So it was just spraying water out. And then that was going under a crack in the wall and then leaking through our ceiling. So luckily, fairly easy fix, all things considered. But I have to sit there now for, oh, a scratch card. I lost my scratch card, by the way. So I go, and I wait. He sorts it out. Takes him about 2 hours. Brilliant. We now have to bin a lot of clothing. I don't know how much clothing. We had to bin a lot of clothing in our clothing pile because it was waterlogged over about 2 days of water buildup. And water mold grows quickly. It was the outpipe of a radiator. Soul. It was the outpipe. So... Oh no, I'm not being charged. It goes straight to the landlord. It goes straight to the landlord because we do it for the estate agent. But yeah, pretty much. Gets sorted out that. And after that, it's like, cool, okay. Job done. This is at about 5 o'clock. I don't get to work till about 6:30 because I said, like, I'm going to sort out a load of washing, hang it all up and get it out of the way so that we don't have a big pile of clothing in our bathroom anymore. So I did that, put a load on. While that load of washing was drying, washing and drying, I set my focus towards our freezer. And then I started cleaning out our freezer. Now that was pretty chill. However, I discovered that apparently we really like chips and we really like bags of mixed vegetables. Because we had 9 bags of mixed vegetables. 6 of which had been opened and used once. God knows how many bags of half-eaten chips we had. Turns out we can't finish a bag of chips and we can't finish a bag of mixed veg. No, there's no leaks. There's no leaks, cool guy. Congrats on the 80 stream streak, Celtic, and the 25 stream streak fell. Hell yeah. Good stuff, guys. So all in all, sorted out the piss bucket, cleaned up a bunch of shit, set a load of washing in when I got home. Problem solved, right? And then I'm like, cool, okay, all that's out the way. I'm gonna chill out, I'm gonna eat some food before I go to work now. And I'm gonna go to work. I text my co-worker, I'm like, hey, do you want any food grabbing when I'm on my way in? Because obviously you won't have had a break yet. And I assume you weren't expecting to loan work. Because I was meant to be in charge today. I was meant to be in charge today of our venue. But because I was late, he ended up getting that duty. Which means he can't leave a building for his entire shift. Somebody else has to go get him food or he has to bring in his own food. He was going to go get his own food. So I was like, yeah, no, cool, I'll grab you your food when I'm on my way in. So I grab him his food, I get to work at 6:30, pretty chill. And the shift starts. And he's like, cool, yeah, I'm gonna go eat. I'm like, yeah, sure. And then we have a group of rowdy guys come in who I have barred previously for doing ketamine in front of my face. I might have told this story before, but 2 fellas came in. One had visible ketamine all over his nose. Now, I called it coke because I didn't know the difference. And I was like, oh, cool. You can't come in here. And he was like, what? Why? I was like, you ever got coke on your nose, mate? He was like, it's not coke. And I was like, all right, then ketamine. He was like, no, don't worry about it. Did that. And I was like, well, you really can't come in now. He's like, why? I'm like, you just snorted it in front of me. Ketamine is horse tranquilizer and is like a low, I think. Whereas coke is like a high. Like, one amps you up more, I would say. I don't know. I've not had it. This is an assumption based on one being tranquilizer and one not being tranquilizer. But yeah, pretty much. That's why they ended up barred previously. Now, this happened a year ago when I used to work there, and they've been in since. And because they've been in since, I'm like, oh, okay, maybe they're not barred anymore for some reason. We've, like, given them, like, an excuse. Like, for being able to come in now, whatever. So, I'm chill with it. I'm like, whatever, cool, come in, play. They're pretty, like, they're alright. Like, they're alright people most of the time. They're a bit rowdy, they're a bit loud, but they're not, like, bad people. They're just noisy as fuck. So yeah, I let them in, let the guy in, let his mate in. I'm like, you know, like, whatever, do what you want. They asked for a drink, a hot chocolate, and I'm like, yeah, sure, I got you. Let me get you that. So I sort that out for one of them. Now one puts in £10, and he loses his money, and then proceeds to get really annoyed at losing £10. And he says to me, he's like, oh, put 150 in. No, you didn't, mate. You put £10 in. I heard. I literally helped you get your money out. You put £10 in. He's like, yeah, but I lost my money. All right. So he bigs it up, acts up in front of his friends, punches one of our chairs, to which I'm like, mate, you can't do that. It's not a punching bag. Like, you can't be punching our furniture in here. He's like, oh, I'll do what I want. Sits down in one of the chairs. I'm like, right. No, you won't be doing what you want. You're not going to be punching our stuff. And you're going to chill out. So he chills out a little bit. A few minutes go by. He's shouting and stuff. He's yelling and shit. And I'm like, look, you gotta tone it down, mate. And he turns and he looks at me. And he goes, what are you going to do? Kick me out? And I'm like, yeah, I'll ask for you to get kicked out. Like, I'll get my security to kick you out if I have to. Like, I don't need to do anything. Basically being all loud and annoying, whatever. Boisterous was the term I used in the security report. Fuck. Sorry, yeah, so pretty much he continues, you know, being a bit of a twat, and he decides to think, oh yes, I have an idea, let me try and make it personal. Oh, I forgot I put all my stuff in there, so I can't pick that up. So he turns and he looks at me, and basically he decides to insult my haircut. And I said, what haircut? I don't cut my hair, clearly. Obviously, the best way of dealing with shit, I find, is just to take the piss and self-deprecate, because it's funny as hell to me. And I get a kick out of doing it. So, you know, he does his little, he does his bit, and he goes, yeah, I can see that, it's fucking stupid. You look like, I can't say the word, because I am live on Twitch, but a little lesbian, see you next Tuesday. I was like, right, well, that's a bit mental, isn't it? You can't be calling me that. He was like, oh, what? I'll chin you. For those of you that aren't familiar with chinning, basically just means you'll punch me. You'll smack me. And I was like, all right, well, now you need to leave then. Brilliant, fantastic. You've just threatened me with violence. Get out. It was like, oh, what? I was like, no, I'm not doing this. I don't often. We've got like panic alarms to notify our security. I very, very, very rarely use it. Most of the time, I can be bothered to de-escalate and just have a conversation and hash it out with someone and be like, look, you're being unreasonable. You need to chill out or you need to go. You're in a public place. Like, grow up. He's like, yeah, well, I'll do what I want. I lost £10, whatever. I'm like, all right, well, you've lost £10. Good job. It's not a lot of money, is it? Or can you not lose that? Now, I'm not meant to say things like this. I'm not meant to respond like this. But as soon as you threaten me with violence, or generally act like a dick towards me when I'm being pretty chill, I am going to be a dick back. I am categorically going to be an asshat back. To which, once again, he threatens to smack me. And I said, you know what, at this point, just do it. because I'll get paid time off for like 5 weeks, and you'll get to go in a cell for the evening. And then he's like, oh, I'll let you out, though, outside. Come on, then. I was like, no. Do it in the building so I can get paid time off. He obviously isn't going to do it, which is why I'm egging him on. Because, again, I get a kick out of this, knowing that he will do nothing. And they're known people to us who I've had this altercation with before. So I'm like, go for it. Hit me. And then he continues insulting me personally. He goes through various different insults. Trying all sorts of different things to get under my skin. And I just keep bringing it back round to, I cannot believe you're doing this all over £10. Was it that important to you? Like... that's the thing. He's just doing it as an act. He isn't even mad he lost a tenner, I imagine. He's just trying to be a prick. He thinks he looks funny in front of his mates. Which, to be honest, it was rather funny. Like, it really tickled me, the whole interaction. And the only time I snapped was, the guy was like, bet you get no pussy though, do you? I'm a grown man, okay. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, he said I get no pussy, this really upsets me. Whatever will I do? I was like, I could just go home if I really wanted to, like, what? He was like, oh, what, you got a girlfriend? I was like, yeah. And then he insulted Amber, who he doesn't even know. And that fucked me off. That really ticked me off. Because I can tolerate insults to myself all day. And he proceeded to just, someone he doesn't even know, call a whale. Amber is not big. And I know this, and it fucked me off for some reason. It really struck a fucking nerve. So I snapped. I was like, alright, you seriously need to get the fuck out of here, you degenerate piece of fucking shit. I would never normally swear at people. And I realized I lost my cool when I said that. I didn't get physical or anything. I didn't get in his face. I was still leaned back, chilling next to our coffee machine with my arms crossed. But holy shit, I just like... I mean, it wouldn't even matter. It wouldn't even matter, to be fair, Turbo. Yeah, in any context, even if she was. It wouldn't matter. It's the premise of insulting someone. I've had this guy insult my physical appearance the whole time. And I'm just laughing at it, because I'm like, whatever. Like, I'm not trying to impress you. But, like, man, that really fucking got under my skin. At this point, as he's got under my skin, my co-worker has come back up. And Eddie's pretty big. Eddie's pretty built. He chilled right out when he saw Eddie. He chilled right out. He saw Eddie and he was like, oh yeah, you alright, mate? Where you from? You got an accent. And he's like, yeah, I'm from London. And this guy was pacified like a fucking puppy. Absolutely pacified. Eddie didn't do anything. Initially, he thought it was a joke that I said I'm kicking him out. He was like, what? Like, you're laughing? And I'm like, of course I'm laughing. I'm laughing at him. Like... But yeah, no. So, granted, this guy is known to be physical to people on the street, but I know he won't do shit in person. We did have a police get notified. He left the venue, they saw it on like the street cameras in our area, and they're like, yeah, we've, the suspect that you mentioned basically like left, they rang back up, they were like, yeah, we noticed, was that the one that was causing the trouble that's just left now? And I'm like, yeah, that's him. He's gone now. To be fair, the rest of his mates that he's with, they're totally sound. It's just him that's the problem. But the thing is, he isn't a big guy. Whipped out your phone and showed him your Twitch account. And I always stand next to my trusty bin lid, you see, guys. Welcome, Jack. No, not mid-trauma. Just about a very entertaining situation today. Had a good old time. Yeah, exactly. Which is why I'll say to them, go on then, hit me. I used to do it, like, when I had those sorts of altercations with people frequently. Because I'm not scared of somebody that isn't going to do it. But, yeah, obviously in the end, big old Eddie scared him away. He left the venue as well. He peacefully left the venue. His little protest of I refuse to leave ended very quickly when Eddie showed up. Can you even comprehend how many beans I have, mate? I have infinite beans. Good little puppy, exactly. I've always... Oh yeah, exactly. Like, one of the ones that normally causes a problem, that was really chill today, clearly wasn't under the influence. And he seems pretty sound when he's not under the influence. So yeah, like, I was pretty chill with him today, like, even though his mate was being a knobhead. Like, I'm not going to be a dick to them because their mate's choosing to be a knobhead. Just because they associate with him doesn't mean that they're dicks. One of them's who's always with them is always been chill. Even if he is under the influence of something, he's always been chill, always apologetic, always chill. The game is called Project Zomboid, Declan. But, yeah. That one, I mean, the one I told the story of with the cat on his nose, that was the one that's normally not chill. He's come in more recently, and I told this story on stream as well. When they came in, him and his mate were like, are you gay? And they just kept doing it to me, like, all shift. Like, not all shift, but for like an hour, because they were in for an hour. And they were like, are you sure? Like, blah, 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 blah. Going on and on and on. And I was like, no, not really. You know, just chilling, having a bit of a joke with them, and it'd be like, are you sure you're not gay, though? I was like, no. And then he fell off his chair. And I was like, that's not the first time a man's fell on his knees for me. Man, he got up so fast. He was so flustered. He fumbled. His mate wetting himself. It just tickled me. Like, because there's just like this fucking energy of like, oh, I've got to be a big man. I've got to be hard man. I've got to be funny, you know, for my mates. And then they just look like a twat. But like I say, he's not bad normally. It was just that one particular day they just kept saying like really disrespectful things as well about like my co-worker. And I was like, right, you can't be saying that shit. And he was like, what do you mean? I'm like, you just can't be saying that about another human being. Basically saying very derogatory things about a female co-worker. Ah, yes. That would have been the play. Let me get my analytics out for some strangers to show them who's boss. I will never be that person. Do you know how many subscribers I have on Wine, mister? You don't want to mess with me. We have 12,873 subscribers. 9% of homophobes are gay. You know, the quality. Yeah, exactly. I'm not gay, but I can unleash their fury. Oh no, honestly, I get a kick out of it. I do enjoy like those like moments because as frustrating as they like seem, on the offset to people, like Eddie was like, you know, like, are you good? Like to me afterwards, because he was like, I know like some people deal with it well in the moment, and I reflect back on it, and they're like, you know, really annoyed at themselves for not doing X, Y, and Z, and I was like, genuinely, mate, I'm good. Like, I get such a kick out of it. I'm so pleased you weren't up here for it, because I would not have been as, like... I would have been far more reserved about it, because I would have felt I had to set an example to my co-worker. I don't have to set an example if there's no witnesses. conservative country. It's full of these types, but I always, it's surely a good portion. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's like, our resident Lithuanian Tom. Tom's a bit gay, but, like, he never gets it at work. Why can't they say it to him? Why are they gonna say it to me? Why have they always got to pick on me, man? Just because I grow my hair, because I'm too lazy to cut it. Nah, I honestly, it really cracks me up. Yeah. It's their way of flirting. Honestly, yeah. It probably is. I mean, when I worked in a bar, Brian, I'd get it a lot. I really got it a lot when I worked in bars. And it's just like, no. Sorry, bub. I don't like the penis. There's one, and then that's it. I do plan on getting a haircut. Yeah, Tom's Lithuanian. Everyone's a bit gay. There's always that type of idiot who are only big mouth and will only start a fight eventually. I had this one guy who's been awkwardly offensive towards everyone, so one day on an event I told him to fuck off, so he threatened to punch me. So I go ahead, arms down, and we would swear for a bit, then leave. Never talk to me again, mission accomplished. Weird Al, welcome. Good to have you here, hope you're doing well. I am playing Project Zomboid, SBR. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of exactly my approach. For the most part. Unless I perceive somebody as an actual threat, I will never say something to them. If I think saying that will result in them backing off because they expect me to be scared, then, like, no, because intimidation doesn't really work on me. I'm intimidated by crazy people, not loud people. You think I work in the gambling industry and I'm scared of you for, like, saying, "Oh, I'll chin you then, mate." Bro, I watch people punch machines all day because they get angry at a machine. Like, I don't give a fuck. I see aggression all day. Like, big deal. Crack Jesus, however. I mean, I had Crack Jesus, and then I had the guy who had learning disabilities who came in the other day. And that was the first time, I think, ever, I have been unsure if I need to, like, potentially, like, scrap with somebody. Because I was so on edge for that entire encounter. I don't even know if I spoke about that one on stream. I think I did. No, I did, because I said about there was the guy who I had to step between myself and my co-worker. Yeah, that is exactly it, Genova. If somebody's unpredictable, I don't mess with it. Like, I'm not even gonna, like, if anything, I will actually be trying to de-escalate you as a, like, from a place of concern, not for myself, but for their own well-being. Try to do with a learning disability, would you? If a guy is going to aggressively go for me, I am going to attempt to restrain him, yes. Because that means that he is a larger threat to just myself and my colleague. I'm not ever going to punch somebody like that, but I am going to restrain them because that is how they have to be dealt with. It's literally my girlfriend's profession. Unfortunately, people need to be held down sometimes. You might have the strength. Yeah, no, I made that joke. More embarrassing than intimidating. Yeah, exactly, Lord Gobble. I agree. But I wouldn't ever want to. That's the thing. That's why I just tried to talk to the guy, because the guy came in literally punching himself in the stomach and saying, like, you know, I got hit outside on the street, I got hit in the stomach. They did it like this, and then proceeded to punch themselves, like, twice in the stomach, twice in the head, and then again in the stomach. And I was like, you know, you don't want to be hitting yourself, mate. You know, like, what's going on? Where did it happen? Like, what do you need? How, like, you know, whatnot. It's not even my job to deal with that. But personal stuff. Yeah, restraint training's useful. I have considered it. I've just always edged on the side on the side of, like, more intuition, like my own intuition. Like, I've got stories, unfortunately, I can't tell on stream because they're a bit yikes to tell, like personal stories. But I have had to restrain a few people, sometimes bigger than me. It's just about knowing how to hold them. But it doesn't work on everyone. Just a thought, there's still some grainy 1996 CCTV footage around Hastings Police and me flinging myself at a tramp. Hell yeah. Yeah, no, Amber gets training for it all the time. They frequently do refreshers on restraint training. Ah, yes. Of course that's where that went. For fun, we actually have, like, when we first met out of curiosity, I was like, I genuinely think I could probably break half of your restraints. I can break quite a few of her restraints. And no, I don't mean in a ha-ha dirty way. I genuinely meant for science. I was interested. Because I've got that autism where I don't just associate everything with my bedroom. Pretty good at verbal de-escalation though, just not physical. I don't, yeah, generally I prefer to verbally de-escalate if I can avoid it. Peace and trank. What peace and trank would you like, cool guy? I sat on a lot when I had autistic rage fits. Thankfully I have to handle them these days, but it taught me how to do it very, yeah. Front flips let you out of most holds. I think one of them, I recall, Amber was like, you actually need to stop. Like, she was like, stop. You'll dislocate your shoulder. Because I was just so determined to get out of it. You know what else gets you out of most holds? A blicky. Welcome, Tom. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. No, I don't think I could. The thing is, I don't really lift or anything at all. I'd start moaning and you'd have to let me go. Based. That's a good strategy. What did you say? Normal piece. At least 75. I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, like, squatting's mainly on your legs, right? I probably could squat more than I think I can. Just don't consent and you can't be restrained. So, yeah, you just start screaming. I can't say the word on stream again. Because I'll get fucking banned. But you know the word I'm on about screaming. I've done that before when somebody's touched me as a joke. Not like screamed it though. Surprisingly, it works really well. Yeah, fire, that's the word. How did she just survive 4 hits? Me nibnops. Hey, Henry! Welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you again. Groaning will probably make them like go, oh yeah, that's the spot. Like what? Red Rush, welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. I apologize you joined when I was making a gag to do with a purple zone. So I'm having beans on toast, gotta say, it's pretty good. Hell yeah. It is banging. It's all fun and games till we're into that shit. Ruh-roh. they just whisper in your ear. Go on, do it again. Sorry if any of you don't like whispering. I actually don't know how well my mic picks me up when I whisper. Louder. Just a little bit louder for me. Just they just hear you go back and make that noise and they go, are you close? I'd probably break my own arm laughing if somebody said that to me. British louder. Starting a new Twitch chat meta. What, fucking Zomboid and whispering? Sexually suggestive ASMR. Yes. Some whispered sweet nothings over Zomboid splat. Ah, yes. The real one. But I like crack Jesus. You're vanilla ass Jesus. Why is it always the second coming of Christ, guys? I don't get it. Why is it always Christ? Like, why don't we get any other people? Like, why don't people pretend to be other people? Why is it always Jesus? I am tired out, Zmod. I literally just had to rest. Yeah, it's never like Buddha, Muhammad. POV, you and your girlfriend tried to get it on with it. Oh, your roommate plays Rat Race and neither me.
Don't say crack, Jeremy. You saying that makes me think about crack, and you know how much I love crack.
No, not the crack. Yeah, peep show. I fucking love that. I hadn't watched it, Henry, until I think I started it in August last year, and I binged it all so quickly. I was in disbelief I had never watched Peep Show. I'm watching again. Oh, I know. How dare you, Genova? He would have enjoyed it. Hold on. You're on something, Genova. We had anonymous gift subs during it. I'm just saying, it might have been. Members of a community that didn't actually want everybody to know about their maid kink. I have a lot to explain at my next confessional. Forgive me, Father, for I've started watching a guy who puts rat ears on, dresses up as a maid, and claims he's not a furry, but has a badger persona online. I'm convinced of it, his chat's convinced of it, but he doesn't seem to have come around to the idea yet. Not a furry, is a badger, was a panther. See? Dead Goose, welcome. I had to explain it to my mum. It's not like it'll be any more difficult to a priest. Just pray you get a Gen Z priest. Yeah, it's really coarse to be fair. But that's for the channel, exactly. Think about that, I'd get a new viewer. You guys should all start going to confessionals and trying to find Gen Z people. I think it'd go down well. We really need to improve a priest influence in chat, because we all need God, clearly.
Dear Father, forgive me. I haven't been tuning into Badger's streams lately, but goddamn it's good to be back.
It is good to have you back, Henry. I have to assume there is currently an alarm going off that's luring them back over here. There's like a whole herd chasing me. The body count is now up to 268,295 kills. Hey, Plisno Kappa, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing very well today. There we go, a bit more energy. What energy? What energy? Oh, hello, Glitch Runner. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. It is 42 minutes past 12 where I am. Oh. Hey, thank you for the €1 super chat over there, Glitch. Appreciate that. Super awesome of you. Oh no, it's awesome of you. I appreciate that.
Oh.
We're only 8 days away from no more snow, guys. It's called Peace and Tranquility. It's from a game. Glitch. If you look up Peace and Tranquility, A Hat in Time, it'll come up. Skyrim and Dragonborn has a soul to all the Daedra. I wonder who gets it. There's gonna be a war about that when I get. Yeah, it's the snowing game. So we've killed about 3,000 just to get back to the gun range. Do I have any sleeping pills? No, but I got a scratchy. Let's see it. Do I win on this one? ZXN, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you here over on TikTok. Ah, we lost. Why don't I bring sleeping tablets with me everywhere? Food in freezers lasts forever, Beaver. Okay, we've had 2 nightmares. I need somewhere to clean myself. Oh, the zombies outside. Cool. Just the joy of winning a scratchy. No, it never rots in the freezer. Freezing completely freezes it. Like the process of rotting. It's like how, so food doesn't rot while you're eating it. It, like, freezes the state. So, I know this is such a ridiculous exploit, but if you've got food near, like, rotting, and you desperately need to keep it, you could just keep right-clicking to eat and stop. And you'll eat it slowly, sure, bit by bit, but it'll also stop it from freezing. Corn nuggets from 20... Dude, I threw away some hamburgers I had in my freezer that were from, like, 2024 today. I checked the date on them, and I was like, holy shit. Why haven't I thrown these out? I mean, it might be okay, Genova, yeah. I don't think you'll die, but I think you'll have the shits. And honestly, the shits, some people, they need to have them occasionally. You know, it reminds you that not all poop is solid, and you could be pooping better. Dark Sakura, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing very well in the TikTok zone. Better out than in. Better in than out. I always like to put food in my mouth and think later.
I forgot how much fiber is in beans. Def got the bubble guts now.
Hell yeah, you got the bubble guts. Poop humbly. Speaking of poop, I feel a strong desire to do one. I had food poisoning last year, let me tell you. Every opening was an escape chute. So I haven't actually been ill properly. I mean, I got, like, food poisoning, definitely, from when I ate the Popeyes. But I wasn't sick. I just, like, I have one escape in my body, and it's my rear. I have no other escape routes. My body refuses to let me vomit. Honestly, if anything, I'm more concerned about the freezer burn taste than I am about, like, the fact that I'll get anything or get ill from eating it. I'm not actually bothered about the fact that I'd be eating 2-year-old food. It's the fact that I'd be eating 2-year-old disgusting fuck. Well, I've summoned the Horde. Like, hitting a fucking car in Left 4 Dead. Catch you in a bit, bummins. Get some good sleep. Used to play Project Zomboid, but PC broke, so we can't play together anymore. Oh, that sucks. Mac's new update deleted his 3-month progress save. No, I still play on update 42.12, Sakura. I never did the update to 0.15 yet, because I'm doing a challenge. So I will eventually do that. Dan! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. I did not think we would be seeing you today. If anything, I thought we'd be seeing you possibly tomorrow. A Horde sound would be a cool alert. True. Daniel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. This meat's been all poop. Ah, yes. Lucky he lost everything. It was really sad. Going on. Yeah. I mean, I made my game so I can't lose save Sakura. So I can't play with the new stuff. So, like, I don't have the new guns in the game. I don't have anything new from, like, multiplayer. I can't play multiplayer on, like, this version of the game. An infinite gas pump. I filled 1.5 and 4 and still more coming. I think gas pumps can have up to like 1k, can't they? I am done with military base fly fisher. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Is that a nice way to... Oh, no. You can recommend mods. I don't really play with mods very much, though. Typically, I avoid mods because of a challenge that I'm doing. I'm not actually allowed to use them while I do this. I do want some for when I do my next run, because I do really want to do a extinction run when the update is done, like when I'm done with this run. Hell yeah, Henry. You know how I told you I went for that apprentice showcase thing, got a £50 Amazon badge for going because of my Hell yeah, man! That's dope! Good shit! What are you getting with that? A maid outfit? Yeah, yeah. Fucking dude. Get out of my head! Oh, fuck. Holy shit. Oh. Fucking hell. Because you... Oh, fucking hell. Dude, did you see my piss jug? In Discord? Did you get to see the piss jug? Imagine death before Sherry. Real. Oh yeah, my ceiling exploded today. Water leaked everywhere. Dirty squirties, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing very well. It's a forged axe. You have to make it with a blacksmithing. So you make an axe head, and then once you make the axe head, you get a large handle. You assemble them together in the crafting menu, and then boom. Oh yeah, and I fought the Ketamine King. Hey, Skeet! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to have you here. Doing very well today. You'll have to scroll up. It's not an actual jug, it's my washing up bowl filled with like brown copper water. General. We're like, oh! How's it go? Hey, we'll catch you in a bit, Sakura. Have a good one. Good having you here. Stop with it. I'm doing my best to. I'll be disassembling watches in bulk. Oh, I mean... What is it that was on your leg then? Is it just like dead skin cells that built up and got like moist under all the sweat? Yeah, pretty much. Brilliant. Did you taste it? Blood? I am done. Yeah, Fly Fisher dude. I did say that I was done with a military base, yes. Oh, so they took your cast off and then, like... and then they started cutting your leg up. Unreal stench. Yo! Oh, I remember that turbo. Oh, those were the good days. I loved watching him play fucking Mr. Krabs overdoses on ketamine. That was such a fucking fun speedrun to watch. Oh, specifically, and dies, right? It is and dies for game. Oh, I know! It was legendary. Had surgery of a cast over the top, taken off the staples arm, put another arm, but wasn't fully healed, so scabbed over while under. Oh. Hmm. 5 months in mine. Killed wrong, so I had to oh my god! Think of a paid time off, though. Don't. It'd be so boring. Never skated again. Oh, man. That's a good-sized horde. Hopefully we get some survivors now, though, that we're close enough. Yeah, I mean, I would if I wasn't in a probation period, yeah. It wouldn't be the first time, I guess. Another hatchet Z. Oh, that sucks, Sonny. School should give you paid time off if you break your leg, though. Just saying. Not just homework. Sent you the video. Right, give me a moment. Let me have a look. Yo, I got the grippers for free. Ooh. That noise. Oh, that. Dude, I've been charging for grippers. Now I can charge for Daz's grippers too. That was my genuine first reaction. Dude, that is fucking... yeah. That was some crusty ass feetage. I don't think anyone wants to see that. You'd be wrong. Oh my lord, though. Holy shit. I mean, I wish I got a video of me reacting to my, when I had my nail removed, when I unbandaged that the first time to clean it myself. Because I had cleaned it blind. So I had cleaned my, my toe stump, because I had no toenail there anymore, without looking at it twice before, and then rebandaged it without looking. Because I didn't want to look at it. I couldn't face the fact that I had no toenail, as it's like one of my greatest fears. And then I realized on the third day, I need to look at this to confirm I'm cleaning it correctly. And yeah, honestly, it was grim. They put an air cast on it. And that was the first time I'd seen it when I got home. Oh my god. Now I'm stairs twice in 5 minutes, followed by me spider crawling up the stairs one night when I was drunk as balls in college. Man, that'd be fucking brilliant. That would be brilliant. Right, I need to pause quickly. It's not my watch, it's the game watch. Right, I need to go to the loo. I'll just be a moment. No. No, chair. Don't start talking, chair. Don't start talking. Please, guys. Don't support British chair. Don't support British chair. Stop saying chair time. Stop it.
Hello chair, time to get some air. Does Badger's ass have hair? He should probably use Nair. Can more people gift subs so he can afford some soap? Please, I'm begging you.
Oh my god, you've been text-to-speeching. Bruh. Oh. Catch you in a minute, Solly. I get some good sleep. Check Discord. Oh my god, that is brilliant. That is brilliant. The cock and ball tiles. Hell yeah. They are definitely Winky imprints. How was the shit? Did you get all of it? Probably. We'll have to review in a couple minutes. Yeah, no, my whole nail grew back just about. It's harder than it was before. I could just peel them off. No, it's even harder than it used to be, Lou. My nail. It started like that, and then, like, I had this really weird, like, you could tell it was a nail growing out, but it was almost like a fucking wall that was growing out on my toe, and I ripped it off a couple of times, because, I wanted it to be, like, smoother, not, like, just hard. And then, yeah. There we go. I think there's less, actually, that arrived there than I expected. I don't know if I'll get any survivors out of it. I might have to drive a car. Clear it out fully, bring the sledgehammers, drive a car. They did put a chemical on it for me, Lou. Yeah, they did. Because that's the part that really burnt afterwards. No, because I remember asking that because my uncle, because he did a lot of football. He had his toenails removed, and I remember seeing his toenails once when I was like 8 years old, and I remember them being really gross because he had no toenails, and it traumatized me. So I remember asking very clearly, like, will they grow back? Will I have toenails? And she was like, yeah, you shouldn't ever get an ingrown nail again, though. And she's right. I've not had an ingrown toenail in my right toe in a long time. Survivor zombie! Yay! Yippee! We've got one. Maybe with book, please? I've got Traveler's View as well. I am almost out of winter. 7 more days, long player. 7 more days. Oh, the road keeps getting clogged up by random Z's. What am I going to be going for? Another 2, maybe 3 hours? Has it resolved itself? I just hate when my stream plays up when I've got like... I've literally got some of the best internet you can get in the UK. I literally have one of the best internet packages you can get in the UK. So why is Twitch acting up, man? Yeah, I mean, they could be. But then I've also got, like, service hopping. So, like, if one of the network channels are clogged, mine just hops to a new channel. I do have a new neighbor now, actually. I only found out today that I had a new neighbor. The family that lived next door moved away. A couple of weeks ago, apparently. What the fuck is a Xeno tree? I don't know, man. You said it. Why are they coming from all sides? What the fuck? They just all came out of nowhere all of a sudden. And they still are.